The New Year's Eve carjacking and killing of a Cleveland police officer is prompting a new look into how children accused of crimes go through Ohio's court system.
18-year-old Tamara McLeod faces several charges, including aggravated murder in the death of Cleveland police officer Shane Bartek. But it's her previous run-ins with the law when she was still a juvenile that have state leaders taking a closer look at the Reclaim program.
When public officials and the media raise questions about programs connected to our agency, we need to listen and do our best to provide answers.
News 5's Clay LEPARD brought to light issues surrounding Ohio's Reclaim program earlier this month.
And tonight he goes in depth on a new study meant to reevaluate just how that program is being used and see if it's making our state safer.
Was the death of Cleveland police officer Shane Bartek avoidable? Investigators say the 25-year-old died New Year's Eve on his way to a Cavaliers game when 18-year-old Tamara McLeod carjacked Officer Bartek outside his apartment in Cleveland's Cam's Corner neighborhood. As News 5 previously reported, McLeod was charged as a juvenile in 2017 for assault, domestic violence in 2018, and robbery in 2020. All of those cases resulted in her receiving probation, not time inside the fence at DYS.
They have put cash incentives to not hold kids accountable for their violent crimes, and it's wrong.
Earlier this month, we highlighted how Cuyahoga County prosecutor Michael O'Malley called out the state's Reclaim program, which was originally intended to prevent overcrowding at juvenile detention centers and rehabilitate teens. Over the years, Reclaim has evolved several times, but as its elaborate acronym explains, the program is meant to offer alternatives for kids in trouble with the law, achieving that goal by offering fiscal incentives to courts if those courts keep their incarcerated youth population down and instead utilize community-based rehabilitation programs.
Reclaim has also come under public scrutiny in recent weeks.
Prosecutor O'Malley brought the same argument to Columbus this past week, as the McLeod case was one of several brought up during a Reclaim board meeting on Friday.
It may appear to some that finances were involved in the decision to put her on probation, and I don't know that's the case.
And that question of probation versus incarceration is what had leaders from all over the state debating over how well the Reclaim program is working in today's society.
Judges shouldn't be in the position where people second guess as to what their decisions were based upon.
The Department of Youth Services can do a lot, but with Reclaim dollars, us in communities, we can do more.
At its core mission over the years, experts agree the program worked, with participating juvenile courts reporting a decline in juveniles committed to DYS from 2009 to 2020. In Cuyahoga County, that court went from admitting 293 juveniles to DYS in 2009 to 50 in 2020.
Those findings indicate that there has been less overall felony crime happening among juveniles in the state.
In the end, the new Ohio Department of Youth Services director announced a new study would look into the past 3 years of Reclaim.
I think what we heard today from the judges is that Reclaim is working. If there's areas of opportunity for us to make improvements, that's what this study will tell us.
Another chance at addressing the age-old question, what's the best way to keep kids out of trouble?
There should never be dollar signs in the administration of justice, and that's what I'm trying to eliminate.
Clay LEPARD, News 5.
Now, it's not clear yet when that study will be complete, but any changes to the Reclaim program would still need to come from the Ohio General Assembly.